Roxette Arisa and welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing this super peachy look. I don't know, I just really wanted to do something peachy and fun, and you know, I had to sprinkle a little bit of glitter in there. So this is kind of the look I came up with. Well, not kind of, it is the look that I came up with. So I hope you guys are excited to see, and I guess we're ready to hop into this tutorial. Don't forget to subscribe before, you know, we actually hop in. You know, I said we were going to hop in, but now I'm saying please subscribe if you want to see more of my videos, and you can always hit that little bell down there as well if you want to be notified of my videos. So without now that I can't talk, let's just hop into this tutorial. Lately, I've actually just been priming with this Tarte Drink of H2O Hydrating Boost. This is actually a moisturizer, but like I said, I've been using it for primer lately, and I've really been liking it because it leaves my skin feeling very glowy and dewy, but surprisingly, somehow, it actually does make my makeup last all day long. Next up for foundation, I actually like to use a few different ones. So I like to use the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte because obviously, you know, it's very, very long wearing. It has nice coverage, but then I like to actually mix in a little bit of the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk, and I also, you know, I'm a little extra, so I mix in a little bit of the Kojando Aqua Foundation Illuminator as well. So this is my little foundation cocktail that I've been using lately, and I've really been liking how it looks on the skin. So I just kind of mix those three products together and then pounce it into my skin, blend it into my skin with my Sigma 3D HD blender. Now moving to the eyes, I'm going to be priming with one of my new favorites. This is the Catrice Cosmetics Prime and Fine Brightening Eyeshadow Base. You guys, I'm not even exaggerating when I say this is one of the best eye primers I have ever tried in my life. It just really intensifies the colors, and it is so long wearing without feeling heavy or creasing or caking up or anything. It's really awesome. So I'm just gonna go ahead and apply to both eyes. Then I'm just blending that out and patting it into the eyelid with my finger. And if you haven't heard of Catrice, I know they're, you know, originally from Europe? They're originally from Europe, but they just recently kind of came over to the US. I mean, they've been in Ulta for a while. I've seen them like in stores at Ulta and online as well, but I know they just recently launched their own like online website for the US, so definitely check it out. I'll link them down below because I'm pretty impressed with their products so far. For eyeshadow today, I'm going to be using the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. This is such a pretty palette for spring. So I'm taking Peaches and Cream on my Sigma Bake Precision P89 brush, and I'm just going to pat that into the eyelid all the way from brow bone to the base of the lashes, just so we set that primer down. I zoomed you guys in a little bit so you could see my eyes better because I know a lot of you like when, you know, the eyes are a little bit more zoomed in on. But I'm actually going to take the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette and just use the shade Burnt Orange as a transition shade. I really like this one because it has a very warm undertone, so it's going to be perfect for this look. Now I'm going to pick up Summer Yum from the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette on that same blending brush, which is a Morphe M441, and just kind of continue to define that crease. And I'm sorry that I keep kind of jumping back and forth between these two palettes, the ABH Modern Renaissance and the Sweet Peach, but there's just like a couple shades from each that I really want to use for this look, so please forgive me. But I'm next. I'm gonna take Real Gar next, and again, still using the same blending brush, and keep this a little bit lower, but start to deepen up the crease and really get that high pigmentation going. Now I just want to go back in and kind of blur out the edges a little bit so we get a really seamless blend. So I'm using Dark Matter Stack from Melt Cosmetics, and I'm just going to take the shade Blur on a Sigma Taper Blending E40 and blend out the very edges of the eyeshadow. And I'm just going to wipe up a little bit of that fallout with a makeup wipe. And we're still going to clean up with concealer, so, you know, don't worry if it's like too crazy. Next, for that lid shade where we haven't put any shadow yet, I'm actually going to take the shade Caramelized from the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette and pat that into the lid with a Sigma E55 eye shading brush. Do you see how that eye primer just like really intensifies everything? You definitely want to continuously go back in and blend everything out though, just to make sure everything is looking nice and seamless. And then we're gonna add some glitter to this look because you guys know how much I love glitter. So this is the Sigma Beauty Celestial Glitter. It's so pretty. Look at this. And the kind of like glitter primer that I'm going to be using, can't talk all of a sudden, but the kind of glitter primer that I'm going to be using is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Beauty Genius Waterproofing Gel. So I'm just going to apply a little bit of that to the back of my hand and then take a flat synthetic brush and apply the glitter. And I'm patting this glitter onto the lid exactly where we put that last base shade. Ooh, okay. Okay, we see you. Now I think I want to do a wing today, but I can't decide if I should do black or brown, honestly. I think I might go with brown, just to keep it like a little bit more, you know, neutral-ish. So I'm going to be using this Elizabeth Arden Beautiful Color Bold Defining 24-Hour Liquid Eyeliner in the shade Gilded Brown. Fingers crossed, because this was not planned. LOL at the fact that, you know, I wasn't even really gonna do liner, and then we ended up with this. So anyways, we are gonna do lashes. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do next. So I'm gonna be adding on just a small coat of the Maybelline Colossal Big Shot Mascara, and then go in with Sidure Sienna lashes. Then I'm just gonna tightline and mask that lash line with the Rimmel London Scandalize Liner in 01 Black. Moving back to the face now, I'm going to be using this concealer from Physicians Formula. It's the Insta Ready Full Coverage Concealer in the shade Medium. And I just put that onto like my little palette. This is actually the lip palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills, but I just use it for like pretty much anything. And then I like to just swipe it on. Then I'm just going to start pressing the concealer into the skin using the blender that it comes with so that we get a really flawless finish. Now I'm going to go ahead and add on some cream contour. I've been obsessed with this product. This is the Catrice Cosmetics Prime and Fine Contouring Duo Stick in Medium. And I use this to contour my nose. It works really well. And then I also go underneath the cheekbones. And I go ahead and kind of pat that into the skin using a Morphe G3 brush. Then for the nose contour, I actually use an eyeshadow brush just so I get like a really precise blend out. Next up, I'm going to be setting that concealer down with the Dermablend Professional Loose Setting Powder. Not really baking, just kind of pressing a little bit of the powder into the spots where I get most oily. For bronzer, I'm going to be using MAC Cosmetics Give Me Sun on a MAC 168 brush. And kind of just patting that into the sides of the face to create an all-over bronzy look. To finish off the under eyes, I'm going to take Burnt Orange from the Modern Renaissance palette and just smoke that out with a Sigma Short Shader E20. And I'm actually going to mix in a little bit of Real Gar as well. Then for that lower lash line, I'm using the City Color Cosmetics City Chic eyeliner in the shade Coastline. This is such a beautiful nude and it has a really, really creamy formula. Adding some mascara to those bottom lashes. But as always, this step is pretty optional. It kind of depends on like your, your preference, your eye shape. Now for blush, I'm going to be using the Catrice Illuminating Blush in the shade La Vie en Rose. And I'm just applying that to the apples of the cheek and blending backwards. This is really going to help bring out the warmth and tie together the entire look. Oh, it's such a beautiful blush. And it has a little bit of shimmer in it, but not like too much. Just like, I really, really like this blush. Then for our highlight, I kind of feel like doing something a little bit different today. So I'm going to be using this new one from Too Faced. It's so beautiful. I love the packaging. So this is the Too Faced Love Light Prismatic highlighter in the shade Ray of Light. Look how pretty it is. Too Faced, just like they can do no wrong with their packaging, am I right? And I'm gonna take that on a little fluffy brush and just apply that to the tops of the cheekbones for now. I thought this would be cool because it's very different for me. I don't usually do pinky highlights. It's pretty. It's really pretty. Their formula is really nice, actually. Okay, we see you, Too Faced. But for the rest of the face, like down the nose and the Cupid's bow stuff, I think I want to keep it a little bit more skin toned color, like a more champagne, like this one, which is actually called Champagne. This is from the City Color Strobing palette, and I'm going to be applying this with a smaller brush down the middle of the nose, on the tip of the nose, and on the Cupid's bow. But actually for the inner corner, I know I'm being super duper extra right now with highlights, but y'all know me, love to highlight. For the inner corner, I actually want to go back into our Sigma glitter and just finish off the look with something, really different. For lips, I'm going to be using the Kylie Cosmetics Dirty Peach Lip Liner. Then I'm going to be applying MAC Cosmetics Peach Stock Lipstick. And then to top that lip off, I'm going to be applying the Dose of Colors lip gloss in the shade Bellini. Last step, I'm going to be applying some MAC Fix Plus to get rid of that powdery residue and just make everything melt together. And this is the finished look. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and can get some use out of it. If you ever, recreate it or do looks inspired off of it, definitely tag me on Instagram. I would love to see. I always love seeing your guys' work. You guys are so talented, and I don't know, I love you guys. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. I've kind of forgot what I was about to say, but I will list the products down below, and I think that's gonna be it for me. Remember, you are beautiful inside and out. I love you guys so much, and I will see you next time. Bye.